The Washington Post reports the FBI is dispatching more than 100 agents to help local police stop crime and carjackings. A decision to call up the National Guard could also come later today.
Fox's Madeline Rivera reporting. President Trump, a true social, posting he took care of the border. He will take care of our cherished capital, and we will make it truly great again. The news conference that will include D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser begins at 10 a.m. Eastern. Sentencing day for the illegal migrant convicted of raping and killing Rachel Morin, the Maryland mother of 5 who was jogging in 2023 when she was attacked. The jury in April convicted Victor Martinez Hernandez. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning and welcome in Monday morning. It is Monday, the 11th day of August, and it's also the first full week of school in Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools. Good morning. Mix 1041. We're on the radio. We're on mixtv.tv as Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. And, of course, we get in now to local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And in our news this morning, the FBI's latest crime data shows that violent crime in Tennessee declined over the past 5 years. WKRN reporting the largest drop was in robberies, fell by 38.5% from December of 2019 to December 2024. Homicides decreased by just over 30%, rapes by 18%, aggravated assaults down 1%. Property crimes saw declines, burglaries down 42%, larceny theft down 25%, arson down 7.5%. However, motor vehicle thefts increased nearly 4%. Governor Bill Lee said Tennessee will seek a federal waiver to restrict the purchase of soda, candy, and other high-sugar foods with SNAP benefits. Under the plan, SNAP benefits could not be used for foods where sugar, corn syrup, or high-fructose corn syrup are the main ingredient, or for carbonated beverages with those sweeteners listed among the first 2 ingredients. The proposal would also allow certain hot prepared foods like grilled chicken to be purchased with SNAP, but fried or breaded items would still be excluded. The governor said the goal is to promote healthier eating and improve health outcomes for low-income families. The 24/7 movement and the Dillard family honored last week at the THSO 2025 Lifesavers Conference in Nashville. The Director's Award from Director Buddy Lewis. The award presentation took place in front of more than 600 law enforcement officers. Preston Dillard met keynote speaker Coach Philip Fulmer. Organizers say the award recognizes ongoing partnerships and support for Tennessee law enforcement. I reached out over the weekend to Representative Chuck Fleischman. I want to repeat his comments here. He said that I could. This is public. I asked Representative Fleischman if he could confirm his interest in Marsha Blackburn's United States Senate seat should it become available. Now, that would mean that Senator Blackburn would win the gubernatorial race. Congressman Fleischman said, quote, "To be clear, the only way this would come into fruition is if Marsha wins the governor's seat and if either Bill Lee or she does the appointment. If offered, yes, I would be interested. Not, I would gladly remain in the House as a senior appropriator and cardinal. I'm running for re-election to the House in 2026. These other contingencies would, if they materialize in January 27. Anyway, that is Congressman Chuck Fleischman confirming to me that, yes, he in fact would be interested in the U.S. Senate seat if the contingencies come available. All right. Boy, I tell you, what a great response we've had over the weekend. The Cleveland-Bradley County Chamber of Commerce has selected their 2025-2026 Class of Youth Leadership Cleveland. Program designed to develop and inspire the leaders of tomorrow includes 26 high school juniors and seniors from Bradley, Cleveland, Walker Valley, and Tallahassee Christian Preparatory School. Students chosen for their academic achievement, leadership qualities, and passion for community involvement. Youth Leadership is now in its 23rd year. Gives students in-depth exposure to local government, business, nonprofits, and community leaders through monthly sessions. All right, here we go. Here's your 2025-2026 class. Annabelle Alcock, Claudia Boyd, Cade Douglas, Sophia Ellis, Millie Freeman, Harper Hicks, Natalie Higgins, Rylan Heisinger, Chloe Lockhart, Judah Machusek, Colt McGaughan, Ian Morgaine, Het Patel, Diane Patel, Vasu Patel, Anna Pritchard, we should say Anna Pritchard, Laura Ratcliffe, Ava Robbins, Lucas Roy, Bretton Sapp, Aniston Spraker, Jace Trenham, Layla Tucker, Colby Ann Turner, Isam Unsal. By the way, Asiam Unsal. I'm sorry, that was Reagan's best friend in kindergarten, Bridget, by the way. That sure was. We love her. And Abby Yeldell, who can sing, by the way, just like her parents at First Baptist. All right. So there you go. What a class. Yeah. And Bridget, we had an incredible response to this over the weekend.
Yes. Yeah. Parents very proud. Community very proud. Great class there.
My goodness. All right. Now, here's the other thing, and I'll attach this to the news. All right. Our annual Mix 1041, MixTV.tv favorite school poll is now open, Bridget. And it is live on our website at mymix1041.com. But boy, this year, Bridget, we've upped the ante, haven't we?
Yes, that's right. So we have our friends from Every Step Law Group. They're going to present a $500 cash prize to the winning school. Plus, the winning school receives a free Kona Day from our friends at Kona Ice. So we appreciate both of them. So, yeah, you can go and vote for your favorite school. Go to our website, mymix1041.com.
All right, Dean of Students at Lake Forest, Andy Jenkins, tells me that 6 of those go back to the Chamber Youth Leadership class. 6 of those are Lake Forest alumni.
Oh.
Sadly, Andy was never invited to be on the youth nor any leadership class. Anyway, morning, Andy. Andy getting ready for Hardy's Friday Night Blitz, making their debut Friday, August 22nd. This year, it's Andy Jenkins and Jim Gumb. How about that? All right, back over to you.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event.
Because Debbie doesn't know when Labor Day is.
It's coming up soon. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, so we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com, where great opportunities await.
All right, it's time for our Hardee's Wake Up. Good morning. Hardee's fan favorite smoked sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit making a return in the menu for a limited time. Features that buttery, made-from-scratch biscuit, Hillshire Farms, smoked sausage, melted American cheese, and a folded egg. Stop by Hardee's and get this hearty goodness before it's gone. Get a great breakfast on a Monday morning.
The difference between an average Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos. With cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness, ready to go.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything bright. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
Get in touch with AllSafe Storage, allsafetn.com. You can take a look at them. High quality, all gated. Again, all video surveillance. And that's AllSafe Storage for over 35 years here in Cleveland and Bradley County.
Tennessee Valley weather.
7:16, today's best mix and best variety, Mix 104.1. We're streaming worldwide, folks. I'm telling you. Got to get the new Mix app. Now, if you downloaded the app, let's say years ago, go to it now, hit update. Got a lot of new features on it, and getting ready for the football season. We got a bunch of stuff planned for you. All right, 7:16 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Of course, you can download our app from our website, mymix1041.com, where you can also vote for your favorite school as of this morning. Now, Bridget, how long are we doing this? All week?
Yeah, we're going to be announcing the winner on Friday morning. So you have until Friday morning, approximately 7 a.m.
$500, and I think something else.
A Kona Day.
Kona Day.
Nice, yes.
Yeah, why? That's great. All right, mymix1041.com. And by the way, big thank you to the Every Step Law Firm.
That's right. Yes, we appreciate them.
Thanks again.
Now at Mermaid Mattress, try the all-new Skechers mattresses, made with the same comfort technology as your favorite shoes. Cool, cushioned, and supportive. For a limited time, get up to $500 of select Skechers mattresses, designed for comfort, built by Mermaid.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning and then a chance of a few rain showers this afternoon. A high of 86 and a low of 71 this evening. For tomorrow, a few showers during the morning and then thunderstorms developing during the afternoon. Potential for heavy rainfall tomorrow. A high of 82 and a low of 71 tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday, cloudy early in the day, scattered thunderstorms later in the afternoon with a high of 85. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 69 degrees. MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Cleveland Exteriors, for the best in windows, siding, and patio covers, supporting our community for over 52 years. ClevelandExteriors.com. That's ClevelandExteriors.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
It's the 4th of July sales event all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 175 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $13,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. 4th of July savings all month long on new Ram 1500s. $13,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos with cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness ready to go.
Mary Love is celebrating as well. Dr. David Rahamat is having a birthday today. Dana Myers also celebrating, and Melinda Wooden was 47 yesterday. This is Mike Lee's daughter. Happy birthday to her. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Well, we will reveal the Cleveland Bradley County Chamber of Commerce selected their 2025-2026 class of Youth Leadership Cleveland. Had a lot of response over the weekend. We'll talk more about that coming up at the top of the hour. The 24/7 movement and the Dillard family were honored by the THSO 2025 Lifesavers Conference in Nashville a few days ago. More on that coming up. Plus, I'll share basically Representative Chuck Fleischman confirmed his interest in the United States Senate seat that would be vacated by Senator Marsha Blackburn, who announced her run for governor if she wins the gubernatorial race. Those stories and more at the top of the hour. Full news on our website, mymix1041.com, 723.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. For over 25 years, Southland Finance has been your trusted friend, offering personal, auto, vacation, recreational, consolidation loans, and more. Visit them in person at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road, and find out more online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
I'm Christy Goza with Bank of Cleveland. For 38 years, we've been more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and part of your story.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
What we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson Bank different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
All right, Mix 1041, good morning. This portion of Mix Morning 726 brought to you by Zaxby's.
Zaxby's hosting Made Easy. From Zax Packs to your favorite platters, Zaxby's brings the saucy flavor to your gathering. You can order ahead in the app.
Lord, who wants to host it?
Or visit Zaxby's.com and earn Zax Rewards.
I subscribe to Mark Shepard. The only thing I subscribe to what he said. Of course, he brought Zaxby's to Cleveland, he and Christie, but Mark, when he asks people when they've been there a long time, he says, well, can I offer you a to-go beverage? So you need to remember that one.
Tennessee Valley weather.
727, good morning. Let's check the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray, or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon, a high of 85 and a low of 72 this evening. For tomorrow, scattered storms developing during the afternoon, potential for heavy rainfall tomorrow, a high of 82 and a low of 72. And then on Wednesday, cloudy skies early in the day and then a few showers later in the afternoon with a high of 86. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 70 degrees, MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Steve and Bridget in the morning on Mix 104.1.
From the job site to the showroom, we've got the top brands you know at the prices that work for your bottom line. With over 30 locations across the Southeast and over 80 years of service, no one supports contractors in our communities like we do. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
This heat, I swear.
Well, it's not so much the heat, it's the humidity.
Right on time with your classic dadism.
You know what else is right on time? The Tempur-Pedic Breeze sale at Mermaid. You can sleep up to 10 degrees cooler. Plus, you can get them for $19 a month right now with free delivery, setup, and no interest financing.
Well, you always were the cool dad. This just confirms it.
Aw, thanks. It's the summer of cooler and better sleep at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
My name is Mark Roadtruck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
All right, so we've crossed the half hour here, 7:31. Couple of things to tell you about. The annual Mix 104.1 MixTV.tv favorite school poll is up right now. Now, I cannot guarantee its accuracy. We'll do some election night coverage on Friday. But anyway, you got till Friday. Vote for your favorite school. Be true to your school like you would to your girl. The Beach Boys saying, no. All right, so go to mymix1041.com. Thanks so much. We got some new friends over there at the Every Step Law Group. Wonderful, wonderful. They're all working moms, actually working hard for the money, so you better treat her right, baby. So go to Every Step Law. They're great people. We got to know them through their big school event they had last month at the Pie Center. So vote for your favorite school. Now, here's the deal. They're putting up $500. Yep, $500 for the school that wins. Plus, they're going to get a Kona Ice Day. Thanks, Kyle Elrod. Of course, Kyle's listening to Oldies 99.1 right now with Mike Lee, but it's all right. Just stay in the family now. Stay in the family. So vote for your favorite school, mymix1041.com. The CHI Memorial Sports Desk is next. Sponsored in part by the Town Squire. The Town Squire celebrating their 48th anniversary in August. Larry says, come on down. Sale racks. Items starting at just $30. Great selection of walk shorts. Sale price $35 each. Swim trunks from $25 to $50. A group of slacks now on sale, $50 to $75. And big prizes all month. The Town Squire for 48 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. It's 1041 MixTV.tv. Hey, before we get into all the news that's fit to print here, sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 1013 this Friday morning, Bridget. Our annual high school football kickoff show, sponsored by Hardee's, and apparently Nicole's bringing breakfast.
Well, good. She does every year.
Can't count on her for anything. But. Well, last year I brought the day-old biscuits. And by the way, the day-old Hardee's biscuits are better than any others, so whatever. But no, our high school football kickoff show Friday, this Wednesday. We're having our second annual media day over at Life Care. Have to deal with Todd Fletcher and the people over there.
They're wonderful.
By the way, all hate you. So that's coming up Wednesday. It's a pretty big week, actually. Sports courtesy ESPN Cleveland 1013. Braves won. They won two yesterday. Or no, two Saturday and one yesterday. They won 3 in a row. Beat the Marlins 7-1. Braves off tonight. Lady Vols basketball player Ruby Whitehorn arrested and charged with aggravated burglary, domestic assault Friday in Knoxville. Police say Whitehorn got into a fight with another woman outside of a home in North Knox County. Then kicked the door in of a home, the UT. But they're still gathering information. Whitehorn will be in court tomorrow. Shane Van Gisbergen won the NASCAR race at Watkins Glen Sunday. His 4th road course victory of the season. ESPN Cleveland 1013. Cleveland's home for NASCAR. Presented by Dale's Heating and Air.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me.
Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
because, well, we know that you feel that this program should be in the morgue. So thank you, Bradley Medical Center. Big announcements in case you missed them. Go back and look at that interview from Friday. Made some big announcements in this in an interview this past Friday morning. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Happy birthday to Deborah Henry today. Also, Mary Love is celebrating. Dr. David Rahamit also having a birthday today. Dana Myers is celebrating. And Melinda Wooden was 47 yesterday. This is Mike Lee's daughter. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they're with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Bobby Ludwig's your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, how are you?
Steve, good morning. I'm impressed you remembered that I was calling in and on hold today.
Bobby, I am not the operator.
No.
Sheridan and
But
Bridget.
I'm sure they do their job. I'm sure they do their job every
Do they,
morning.
Bobby?
You're the one that
Do
forgets.
they?
But
Yes, we do.
All right, hang on. Hey, Bobby, listen.
Yes.
So I'm gonna keep you on the line here while I do a little postscript about Friday. And so Friday, I don't know if you know this, because I don't think we had announced it publicly when you were on the phone, but Friday morning I interviewed Senator Marsha Blackburn, who is running for governor of Tennessee. And we received a lot of response to that.
Okay.
And for the first time, now I've been doing this about 30 years. I was 15 when I started WCLE. You know what, 32, I'm 47. I'm 45, I'm 47.
When you started at WCLE?
Mm-hmm.
You're 15. Okay.
Bobby, I was
Keep
the
going.
janitor at WCLE for Tom Rowland. Now, Tom used to have me wash his car, which I thought was a little excessive. But anyway, for the first time in my history at this station, we had protesters outside of the building. I want to clear up. I want to do a little postscript here, because this is what I heard all weekend. We had about 20 protesters in the Bradley County Democratic Party. Here's a couple of things. Number one, as opposed to what I heard all weekend, no, I did not make that up. I had people say, Steve, we thought you were just kidding around.
Nope.
No. Bridget, was I kidding?
No, you're not joking this time.
Sheridan, was I kidding? No, she's not. Somebody go wake Sheridan up. Anyway, there we had about, and let me say that, and my God bless my mother, because we were the lead story on Chattanooga television Friday night. And Mom, of course, saw it. She called me, Junior, were you afraid? Was I afraid? No. Of course, then I had to continue, explaining AI to my mother, who thinks it's the Antichrist, which, by the way, it could be. So, little postscript. No, I didn't make it up. I heard people all weekend. Steve, we thought at church yesterday. I thought you were kidding, Steve.
We never know when to believe you.
So, it was... whatever. And then I had some people say, man, we thought that had been protesters years before this. So, no, they were real. They were out here, and, everybody was peaceful. But and of course, everybody loved Scotty Gilbert came and brought donuts. They thought that was very funny. But, the highlight of it was when I turned behind me, and Fruit Loops was right behind me like he was backing me up. Because, I went out in the parking lot, and of course, they all turned their phones on me, and I'm standing there in my, business on top, party on the bottom. Which, of course, my memoir, actually. But, no, I turned their phones on me and start videoing me. And everybody was laughing. So anyway, Bobby, I had to clear that up. It was real, actually. It did happen. So.
Well, it sounds like it may have been effective. We're still talking about it, right?
Well,
a lot of news.
Apparently so. And so I'm going to, actually, Bobby, I told them that they should come to your place this morning.
There you go. Well, thank you, Steve.
Okay. All right, Bobby, over to you. Come on.
We'll protest more. Hey, Marcus, we're up on Friday. The Dow up 207 points to close at 44,175. The S&P up 49 points to close at 6,389. And the NASDAQ up 207 on Friday to close at 21,450. Back to you guys in the studio. A lot of exciting news.
Junior, were you afraid? Yeah, I was afraid they're going to haul cupcakes at me. I mean, what do you think, Mom? Good God. All right, how do we go here? Come on.
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
Of course, you know, Jim Gum, who co-host of ESPN Cleveland, The Drive, presented by Harders, Andy Morris and Jacob Mason. And, of course, we got him from J103. He came over, so he had never seen anything like that before. He's over in the corner crying.
He was also out there ready to back up.
No, he wasn't. I looked around. He said he looked like in a fire drill or a bomb shot, whatever the thing is.
He kind of stayed inside the door. Austin was out
I
there.
got to go, Bobby. Thanks. All right, let's do it. I look around. Hey, Fruit Loops, I looked around. You were, why? You were in an offensive position. These ladies were so nice. We were laughing about it.
Look, I wouldn't take you in a fight for anything. I wouldn't take a bet against or for you for anything.
I turned around, man. He was ready to go. I said, my God, he thinks it's Roadhouse. I mean, come on, settle down here.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Hey, Sheridan. Hey, are they still out there? The protesters, are they still out there? Yeah. They went home. Okay. Let's check. Maybe they applied for a job at Duracell Saturday, because, by the way, I'm told everybody else did. They had quite a crowd. Let's do it. The Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce has selected their 2025-2026 class of Youth Leadership Cleveland. Boy, this is prestigious. Started 23 years ago. And here they are. They're from Bradley, Cleveland, Walker Valley, Tennessee Christian Preparatory School, 26 high school juniors and seniors. We had a huge response on this over the weekend, by the way. Students chosen for their academic achievement, leadership qualities, passion for community involvement. Give students in-depth exposure to local government, business, nonprofits, and community leaders through monthly sessions. The 2025-2026 class includes Annabelle Alcock, Claudia Boyd, Cade Douglas, Sophie Ellis, Millie Freeman, Harper Hicks, Natalie Higgins, Rylan Heisinger, Chloe Lockhart, Judah Machasek, Colt McGowan, Ian Morgaine, Het Patel, Dayani Patel, Vasu Patel, Anna Pritchard, Laura Ratcliffe, Ava Robbins, Lucas Roy, Britton Sapp, Aniston Spraker, Jace Tratham, Layla Tucker, Colby Ann Turner, Ajam Unsal, who was Reagan Hartline's best friend in kindergarten, by the way, and Abby Eldell. Her parents will be serenading the group, Bridget, from First Baptist. There we go. What a great group this is.
Yeah, it really is. Congrats to them.
All right, more news coming up, including I went ahead and texted Congressman Fleischman over the weekend. I said, hey, are you interested in the Senate seat if Blackburn wins the governor's race? And he confirmed to me, yes, he is, as a matter of fact. Yes, he would be, of course, if it all lines up. And if Blackburn were to win the gubernatorial race in Tennessee, then yes. Chuck Fleischman tells me by text that he would, in fact, be interested in the United States Senate seat.
This news update is brought to you by Amy D. Campbell, attorney at law.
Hey, everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years. If you need me, give me a call. It's 829-1429. You can check out my website, amydcampbell.com.
Let's get a check of the streets.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to the Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
All right, Bridget, we do have our favorite school poll. It's our annual Mix 1041, MixTV.TV favorite school poll out there. It's up and ready to go.
That's right. It's presented by our friends at Every Step Law Group. They are going to donate a $500 cash prize to the winning school. Wow. The winning school also wins a free Kona Day from Kona Ice. So you can vote for your favorite school right now on our website, mymix1041.com.
All right. So Greg Rush is his family. I've known his family all of my life. Greg is a dear, dear friend with the Jim Rush Funeral Home and Cremation Service. And so should I tell the people this is not live?
Well, they're probably going to know.
Probably going to know. Hey, Fruit Loops, let's sync up here with radio and TV for once. I'm going to hit the interview here with Greg. Greg couldn't be bothered to come in live. Of course, he is right now in the Caymans visiting his monies. No, that's not true. So anyway, let's do it here in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Mix 1041, MixTV.TV, and I'm joined by my longtime friend, Greg Rush, with Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services. Greg, how are you?
Steve, I'm doing good, man, and let me tell you, on behalf of all of your employees and your listeners, thank you for whatever you did to cut back on what you drink in the morning. You're a lot more calm than you used to be.
I wondered where that was going. Well, they'd love for me to come see you sooner than later. But anyway.
No, absolutely.
Greg, you know what? So many people in Cleveland and Bradley County, they have known you. They know your parents. They've known your brothers and sisters. That's where they're your family. But there's a lot of new people here.
Yes,
and we know
there
that.
are.
And
yes.
So just a little bit of history about you and the funeral business.
Absolutely. Steve, I'm in my 43rd year of funeral service here in Bradley County, and I had the honor and the privilege to serve with my dad for 35 of those years. And he passed away in 2013, but he was an excellent teacher, and I basically just tried to emulate what he did because, in my opinion, and I'm biased, of course, as any son would be, but he was probably the best I had ever seen. And I've been to funerals, all over the place. So he was an excellent teacher. We became Jim Rush Funeral Homes in 2003. Changed our name from Buckner Rush to Jim Rush Funeral Homes. And, in 2012, my dad was kind of at the retirement age, and we needed to do something. And I knew that, the majority of all of that would fall on me, so I did what a lot of funeral homes do, and nowadays is took on a business partner. And Heritage Family is his, company. And what that allowed me to do is that took all of the business stuff off of me. And it has allowed me to do what I love to do, and that is meet and wait on families and help them through some of the most difficult times that they'll go through. So that's where we're at today. And when you call Jim Rush Funeral Homes, you're going to, if you have to use our services, you're going to either get me, my brother Mark, my brother-in-law Darren. We are the licensed funeral directors at our funeral home, and so you're going to get a Rush family member to deal with. And that's just the way it's been for a long time and the way it continues to be.
We're joined by Greg Rush with Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, and I You know, that's great history, but now let's talk about present day, and you just mentioned a little bit, but a little more for those people. Let me say this. I know that some people, and more of us, should be planners, and they should be, go ahead and take care of things. What's the advantage in a pre-need, Greg, with Jim Rush?
Well, the advantage of doing that ahead of time, Steve, is a lot of the information we have to have is easier to give before you have to give that death certificate information, biographical information, that type of thing. When my mom used to tell me, when we would get on her nerves, you're on my last nerve. Well, when people come see me, that's what it is. I mean, they're have got one nerve, and you don't want to get on that nerve. So anytime and any information and things like that you can get beforehand is always a benefit. It also freezes the cost of whatever that I have control over, which would be all the merchandise and things like that. So there is a huge advantage to doing it beforehand. And also, we honor any pre-need that has been written by any other funeral home, in-state, out-of-state. We honor that. And with all the new people coming in, if you have a pre-need, we will certainly honor what you have, whether it's cremation or whether it's traditional services.
Greg, if people wanted to come and speak with you or your family at Jim Rush Funeral Home, what would they do? How do they get a hold of you?
They just simply call the funeral home, either Wildwood Chapel. We've got two locations, Wildwood Chapel on the south side of town, North Ocoee Chapel on the north side of town, and you can call either one of those. And we'll be happy to meet with anybody and sit down and talk about what you do have or what you want to do. And Steve, we've got the reputation of not saying no because there's some unusual requests out. But we try to honor everybody because everybody's unique. And we try to honor everybody's request. So we'll be happy to sit down with anybody and talk about that.
Greg Rush with Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services. So I also, one thing I hear about you and your funeral home and have all my life, and of course my grandfather, who was a pastor here for over 60 years,
Absolutely.
loved your parents, and my grandmother did. But one thing I've always heard of the way people are treated. Like I said, it's a family business, but your team and your associates are so caring and so good to people. It really, in really most cases, is the darkest day that they've ever faced.
Yeah. Steve, and it's an honor, man, to do what we do. And I appreciate you saying that. I thought the world of your grandparents, by the way. My dad, he taught us that. It doesn't matter what the family situation is because every situation is different. Everybody deserves to be treated well, to be offered good services and not have them compromised because of a family situation. So that is what we try to do. It's just my dad taught me that. And that's what we try to carry on now.
Greg Rush, Jim Rush Funeral and Cremation Services. All right, I know you've got a great website, and there are ways in which people can reach out to you. What would people do if they want to see you online?
They would just go to jimrushfuneralhomes.com, and we have a very nice website that's very informative. And or they could call us 423-472-4555 or 423-476-6558. To get in touch with us. And again, Steve, it would be an honor and a pleasure, and I don't say that lightly. I don't throw that out there or throw, sunshine out like that. I mean that. And because what we do is an honor and privilege, and that's the way we look at it. And again, it doesn't matter what the family situation is. We will do what we can to help that family, and it's what we do.
Jim Rush, Funeral and Cremation Services. My friend, Greg Rush. Greg, great to see you. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Steve, it's an honor, and on behalf of your staff again and your listeners, thank you for cutting back on whatever it was you were drinking in the morning, because you are definitely calmer. You're calmer.
That's because I'm asleep. Anyway.
Okay.
Hey. Don't forget, of course, 2 locations. We always say Jim Rush Funeral Cremation Services, North Ocoee Street, the North Chapel, Wildwood Avenue at the Wildwood Chapel. And we'll come right back in a moment.
App at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. President Trump expected to ramp up efforts to curb crime in Washington, D.C. after a weekend surge in law enforcement in the Capitol.
President Trump has mobilized agents from several federal agencies for at least 7 days to fight violent crime. These include the ATF, DEA, and U.S. Park Police. The Washington Post reports the FBI is also reassigning more than 100 agents to overnight shifts to help local police, and a decision to call up the National Guard could come later on today.
That's Fox's Madeline Rivera. The president will hold a press conference at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. The president and Russian President Vladimir Putin going to meet in Alaska on Friday.
We're going to try to find some negotiated settlement that the Ukrainians and the Russians can live with, where they can live in relative peace, where the killing stops.
That is Vice President J.D. Vance on Fox's Sunday Morning Futures. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. You are listening to Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Time for local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And I reached out to Congressman Chuck Fleischman. We had a text conversation earlier this weekend, and I asked the congressman if he would be interested in the Senate seat currently held by Marsha Blackburn should the senator win the governor's race. Of course, she announced her gubernatorial run last week. Here is what Congressman Fleischman said to me, quote, "To be clear, the only way this would come to fruition is if Marsha wins governor and either Bill Lee or she does the appointment. If offered, yes, I would be interested. If not, I would gladly remain in the House as a senior appropriator and cardinal. I'm running for re-election to the House in 2026. These other contingencies would, if they materialize, in January of 2027. But again, Congressman Chuck Fleischman confirming to us this weekend that, yes, he would be interested in the United States Senate seat if it does, in fact, become available. Also in our news this morning, FBI crime data shows violent crimes in Tennessee have declined the past 5 years. The largest drop, robberies, down 38.5% from December 2019 to December of 2024. Homicides decreased by just over 30%, rapes by 18%, aggravated assaults by about 1%. Property crimes also saw declines. Burglaries down 42%, larceny theft down 25%, arson down 7.5%. However, motor vehicle thefts increased by about 4%. WTVC television reports this morning that Governor Bill Lee said Tennessee will seek a federal waiver to restrict the purchase of soda, candy, and other high-sugar foods with SNAP benefits. Under the plan, SNAP benefits could not be used for foods where sugar, corn syrup, or high-fructose corn syrup are the main ingredient, or for carbonated beverages with those sweeteners listed among the first two ingredients. The proposal would also allow certain hot food prepared items like grilled chicken to be purchased with SNAP, but fried or breaded items would be excluded. The governor said the goal is to promote healthier eating and improve health outcomes for low-income families. And a big congratulations to the 24/7 movement and the Dillards. The Dillards were honored with by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office Conference in Nashville with the Director's Award from Director Buddy Lewis. The award presentation took place in front of more than 600 law enforcement officers. Preston Dillard got to meet one of his heroes, Philip Fulmer, who was the keynote speaker. Organizers say the award recognizes the ongoing partnership and support for Tennessee law enforcement. And now, as part of our news this morning from the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, thankfully, we're joined by the much more intelligent wing of the administration. We have Lisa Fain and Danielle Seals with us. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. Doing great.
Although we do have Aaron here to balance it out a little bit. So anyway, it's fine. Well, I tell you, one of the great things about the Chamber for 23 years has been this youth leadership, what do you call them, a group?
Youth Leadership Cleveland.
Youth Leadership Cleveland, that's right. Danielle, tell me about this.
All right, so we're so excited to have a fantastic group of students. We've got 26 kids from Cleveland High School, Bradley Central High School, Walker Valley, and TCPS. And if you don't care, I'm going to read them off real quick.
Please do.
Annabelle Alcott, Claudia Boyd, Cade Douglas, Sophie Ellis, Millie Freeman, Harper Hicks, Natalie Higgins, Rylan Heisinger, Chloe Lockhart, Judah Matichek, Colt Mahan, Ian Morgaine, Het Patel, Deani Patel, Vasu Patel, Anna Pritchard, Laura Ratcliffe, Ava Robbins, Lucas Roy, Britton Sapp, Aniston Spraker, JC Trantham, Layla Tucker, Colby Ann Turner, Isem Unsal, and Abby Yeldell. And we are so excited. These kids are already leaders in their own right, in their own circles of influence. They go through a very competitive application process, and it's a blind application process. We have a committee of people who choose these students based on their merits, but they don't know who they're voting on. So they're scored completely blind. And we're just really excited about this group.
Lisa, really, it's a great tradition of the Chamber, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. And just to see these kids already in action. I mean, they did the United Way Day of Action. There was like how many, Danielle? Like 17?
We had 16 come to that.
16 come to United Way Day of Action. That wasn't even required of them to come, but they, the others couldn't come because of previous obligations, but they've already really jumped in and helped out and has already started the year off great.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. And I would like to make a disclosure here. Bridget, I was never part of this group.
That's no surprise.
I was never
17 years ago, Steve.
I understand. Hey, so I'm going to go back to Danielle for a second. What will they be participating in as a group?
Sure. So we do a lot of different things. We do personal and professional leadership building. Our main component is a monthly outing. So we have essentially 8 field trips where they have a different themed day: local economy, heritage and tourism, a county government day, a city government day, and we end our trip with a culmination to Nashville. So these students get to go onto the Senate floor, do a mock debate, propose a bill. They get to meet with our legislators. And so they have a really great front row seat to a lot of opportunities that people don't usually get, to have this dialogue with our community leaders and to see what it takes to make a thriving community.
Well, what a great group, and we appreciate the Chamber of Commerce for putting this on every year. 23 years now. Lisa Fain and Danielle Seals join us. Lisa, while you're here, my goodness, in October, the 100th anniversary.
Our centennial celebration. Yes, October the 25th.
Tell us about this.
Well, it's going to be it's a big deal. I mean, obviously it is a big deal when you're around 100 years, and I really think we've made an impact in this community for 100 years and plan on going even further, even stronger. So it's going to be at the Jones Airway Hangar, again, Saturday, October the 25th. We have sponsorships available. We just now sent out the actual invite. So we mailed out the actual invite, and the invite will also be emailed out later on this week. But we already have 38 tables secured. So if you want to be a part, reach out to the Chamber, or you can get on our website, and there's a whole page dedicated to the Centennial Celebration. Please come. It's going to be a fun evening. It's not a fundraiser. It's just going to be an evening of fun.
All right, and now we're going to switch gears a little bit. We have another announcement as Lisa has our Leadership Cleveland class, understand?
Leadership Cleveland.
Tell me, first of all, tell what that is.
Oh, it's the same thing as youth leadership, except for adults.
Except they're a lot older, most of them.
Some of them aren't a lot older, but they are older.
I know.
Yeah, it's the same thing where they go through the eight classes, one day a month. Then they also go to Nashville. They actually spend the night in Nashville. So we don't let the youth spend the night in Nashville, but the adults spend the night in Nashville and do the same thing with the state government. We start off with the Leadership Cleveland retreat, and that will be in September. So our class consists of 24 people. And like Danielle, the class is, or like Youth Leadership Cleveland, the class is very competitive. We've had more applicants than we've had positions or spots open in the past couple of years. And that's a great thing because that means it's growing. That means more people want to be a part of it. So we hate to turn people away, but we'll always consider them for next year. So we've got 24.
Let's reveal the list
All right,
here.
drum roll, please.
All
right. We have Mandy Adams with Bowater Credit Union. Kathara Andrews with Regions, Valerie Backert with Hearth Hospice, Blake Bradford with Mint Condition Cleaning, Kelly Browan with Edward Jones, Sierra Cannon, Legacy of Cleveland, Kristen Davis, Mermaid Mattress, Ernie Elemento, Bradley Medical, Chris Gates, Lee University, Seth Galsworth. I'm hoping I'm saying this right. When I meet these folks for the first time, I won't butcher their name. Seth with Eaton, Richard Jackson with Bradley County Schools, Samantha Kapperman, Oakmont Eye Care, Jerry Kirby, TVA, Leslie Livingston, Edward Jones, Ron Markle, Edward Jones, Angela Mathis, American Cancer Society, Tara Milan, Family Resource Agency, Cole Powers, Fairfield Inn, Ashley Rayburn, Cleveland State Community College, Allie Beth Rogers, Companion Funeral Homes, C. Seth Sumner, City of Cleveland, Zach Thurmond, Cleveland Utilities, Eva Van Hook, Family Promise, Carrie Villans at Lavelle Senior Living, and Garrett Williams with HHM.
Wow. What a great group.
Yeah, it's a really good group.
Those several of those people. So I want to ask you, Danielle, if people are interested, students are interested in being maybe a part of next year's group, what should they do?
Okay, that's a great question. So we push it through all of our schools.
Don't act surprised. My Lord, Danielle. I mean, I'm not Griffin. Dorf is heading to Cincinnati, and we're all going to be following him up there. Go ahead, Danielle. I'm sorry.
You done?
Are you done?
Look, a squirrel.
There's a promo right there, Fruit Loops. All right, go ahead.
No, so that's great. We push it through all of the schools. We push it through our school counselors. Usually it's a guidance counselor, that office that runs through that. We typically put applications out in March so that they know we have time for them to get all their references and fill out the application and get it back in, and they'll know before the end of the school year. We also send it out through our newsletter, on our social media. You can reach out to me directly. It's on our website. We have lots of ways for you to get involved with this, and we would love for your students to be involved.
Lisa, same question for you with Leadership Cleveland.
Website pushes out in the newsletter. All year long, people can email me at elfaneclevelandchamber.com and let me know that they're interested, and then I put them on the list for next year, so then they'll get the application out in the summer. But it is definitely pushed out with our socials.
All right, ladies, thanks so much. Lisa Fain, Danielle Seals with the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, and, of course, Aaron Weatherford, who is thankfully silent this morning. Give us more time. Anyway, thank you, ladies, very much. Bridget, I want to go back over to you. We do have our favorite school poll up and ready to go this morning. It is live, I understand.
That's right. It's all presented by Every Step Law Group. They are providing a $500 cash prize to the winning school. The winning school also receives a free Kona Day from Kona Ice. So you can go vote for your favorite school. Go to our website, mymix1041.com.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Y offers affordable after-school programming on campus at most Bradley County and Cleveland City elementary schools. For more information, contact the Cleveland Y today. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is John Davis, the trading man at Kia Cleveland.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Introducing Hardee's Homestyle Breakfast Burritos. With cheese, fluffy egg, crispy hash browns, breakfast sausage, bacon, and sliced ham in a warm tortilla. Homestyle morning goodness, ready to go.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Every job has a schedule, and we're built to keep up. At Wholesale Supply, we power the pros who build, wire, plumb, heat, and light the Southeast. With the top brands in stock, expert support, and 30-plus locations, we keep your job moving and your customers happy. Family-owned, service-driven, built for builders, contractors, and our communities. Wholesale Supply. Built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, I just can't decide which Skechers mattress I like best because they're all great.
Well, you know what they say, if the mattress fits.
Isn't it if the shoe fits?
Oh, I think Skechers does have shoes.
Right now, when you purchase an all-new Skechers mattress, save up to $500 and get a free pair of Skechers shoes.
But you only find Skechers mattresses at Mermaid.
Your sleep locally handmade, hand-delivered.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Now it's buy one, add one for $1 on your breakfast favorites at McDonald's, including your choice of sausage McGriddles, sausage burritos, sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, or hash browns, and you can mix and match. That's available now at McDonald's.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041. We're streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. Make sure and update if you've had our app for a while or years maybe. You need to update the app, get all the new features. Plus, go to mymix1041.com.
Discover energizing comfort with our all-new Mave latex mattress line, featuring cool, breathable latex for an unmatched feel that lifts and relieves pressure naturally. Named after our family's oldest grandchild, it's comfort that runs deep. Try it today at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, cloudy skies this morning and then a chance of scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, a high of 85 and a low of 72 this evening. For tomorrow, overcast skies with rain showers at times, potential for heavy rainfall tomorrow, a high of 83 and a low of 72. And then on Wednesday, cloudy early in the day, a few rain showers later in the afternoon with a high of 86. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 71 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 1041.
Welcome back and happy Monday to you. Hope you're all having a good start to your day if you're already up and at 'em. If not, well, let's get the day started. It's going to be a good one. We're going to have temperatures generally in the low to mid to maybe upper 80s here in the valley later today, but there's going to be a lot more cloud cover moving back in, which is going to keep temperatures a little bit cooler. Plus, we're going to have some rain chances, and I feel like so far, even though I haven't been here but maybe 1 or 2 days this month, it has been a cool start. I was looking back at some of the temperatures from last week, especially early last week, where you had some highs in the 70s. Well, so far, it's 4 degrees below normal to start off the first 10 or so days of August. So we're going to keep those slightly cooler than normal temperatures going for the next couple of days with the cloud cover and rain chances. Now the humidity is still going to be high, just as high as it's been all summer, but your highs are at least going to be in the mid to upper 80s before bouncing back into the 90s a little bit later on. And again, the cooler temperatures this week, I'm saying cooler, but again, still going to be steamy, is all due to this low pressure that we're tracking just off the Carolina coastline. Now, not going to become anything tropical or not going to have a name associated with it, but it's still going to pull in that deep moisture from both the Atlantic and Gulf, and that's going to lead to higher rain chances for us, especially tomorrow. Now, with that being said, we are going to have some scattered showers in the forecast later today, especially the further south and east you go from Chattanooga. But here's a look at the setup today. Again, that rich, moist air from the tropics coming in, that's going to start to settle in over the deep south the next couple of days, increasing our rain chances again, especially tomorrow. But even today, we'll have that chance of some afternoon showers and storms, some of which could be slow moving and could put down some pretty good rainfall modals. So here's a look at our future cast for today. We're going to have cloud cover moving in. Again, this is our latest short-term model guidance. Not going to be a washout kind of day, but it's just going to be one of those days where we're not going to see a ton of sunshine, and you'll see some occasional raindrops here and there, especially this afternoon and evening. I think the best chance is going to be south of Chattanooga, especially for our communities in North Georgia. Tomorrow, a little bit of a different story. It looks like the latest guidance is showing a whole lot more moisture, which makes sense because that deep moisture from the Gulf, again, going to start to move in, and that's going to give us a higher chance of some widespread showers and storms, especially tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now, here's a look at possible high-end rain totals. I think up to 3 inches with some of those slow-moving storms. I think this is probably not super likely, but it is a possibility. This is likely what we'll see. A couple pockets of an inch or two here or there over the next 2 days, and some may not see quite as much. But we're certainly going to have that chance for some slow-moving storms the next couple of days, which could indeed lead to some localized flooding, I would say, through about Wednesday, especially these 2 days we need to watch for. So after that, we start to see maybe a little bit of a drying trend heading into the weekend. Again, we're in the middle of August, so we're not quite going to escape that heat and humidity anytime soon. Temperatures are going to be up into the 90s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so really nothing atypical for this forecast.
Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center, and I want to read an email that we just got, Bridget, and also Fruit Loops. Do you know Tiffany Wilson by any chance? Anybody?
I don't think so.
Fruit Loops, Tiffany Wilson, one of your relatives maybe?
Not that I recall, no.
We got an email into Mix 1041 from Tiffany Wilson, who says, "You guys are the best!" Exclamation point. Now, a couple of questions here about Tiffany Wilson. Number one, Tiffany, are you sure you sent this to the right email address? That'd be number one. Number two is, Tiffany, what have you done? And if you think that you're going to send us these type of, brown-nosing email, let's just say what it is, and you're going to win some kind of contest in the future, it ain't happening.
Just tell us what you want to win.
My guess is she's listening to Mix 104 on her Alexa in Boston.
Probably so.
Tiffany. And here's the other question. Is Tiffany okay? I mean,
thank you, Tiffany, for the email.
That's stupid. All right, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Deborah Henry today. Also, Mary Love is celebrating as well.
Mary Love. Yes. Hey, Mary, you relate to Darlene Love. Christmas, baby, please come home now, baby, baby, baby.
Dr. David Rahamit is celebrating his birthday today along with Dana Myers. And then Melinda Wooden was 47 yesterday. This is Mike Lee's daughter. Calling your birthdays and wedding
Mike
anniversaries.
couldn't remember beforehand, I guess.
We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Du, 423-381-3427.
All right, a lot of news this morning. The Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and a couple of stories. First of all, we have revealed the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce Leadership Cleveland class for 2025-2026, and the Chamber's Youth Leadership class, or Youth Leadership Cleveland, for 2025-2026. And so both of those groups have been released now here exclusively on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Also, I reached out to Congressman Chuck Fleischman over the weekend, and I asked the congressman, based on Senator Marsha Blackburn and her she announced her run for governor last week, and of course joined us on Friday morning, if Congressman Fleischman would be interested in the Senate seat currently held by Senator Blackburn. And the congressman did confirm to me that yes, he would be interested if, as he said, if the contingencies happen, including Senator Blackburn becoming governor of Tennessee, and then if either as he said, Marsha Blackburn wins the governor's race, and if either Bill Lee or her make an appointment, he says yes. If offered, I would be interested. So, a lot of names floating out there, and I wanted to get his confirmation on that. All right. Also on our news, Bridget, is our Mix 1. This is a first day only this week. Our Mix 1041 MixTV.tv annual favorite school poll. It is live right now.
Yes, it's presented by Every Step Law Group. They are going to provide a $500 cash prize to the winning school. And then the winning school also receives a free Kona Day from Kona Ice. So you can vote for your favorite school right now on our website, mymix1041.com.
Hey, Fruit Loops, I meant to send you a text. Also, would you be interested in the U.S. Senate seat should Blackburn become the governor?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so that is a no.
I'll take my name out of the hat.
He's officially saying no, which means yes, by the way.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Bank of Cleveland and Builtwell Bank.
I'm Brian Hood with Bank of Cleveland. For 38 years, you've known us as Bank of Cleveland. And while our name is changing to Builtwell Bank, everything else you trust is staying the same. The same people, the same service, the same deep roots in Cleveland.
Hey ladies, when you're balancing family, career, community, and more, it's hard to find time for...
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law, and it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
One app, download for free at mymix1041.com. Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center with sports on the way.
Now at Mermaid Mattress, try the all-new Skechers mattresses, made with the same comfort technology as your favorite shoes. Cool, cushioned, and supportive. For a limited time, get up to $500 off select Skechers mattresses. Designed for comfort, built by Mermaid.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning and then scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, a high of 86 and a low of 72 this evening. For tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms. We could see some locally heavy rainfall tomorrow, a high of 82 and a low of 72. And then on Wednesday, mostly cloudy, stray shower or thunderstorm is possible with a high of 86. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 72 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
All right, the weather is sponsored in part by Life Care Center of Cleveland up on the hill. They would invite you to take a tour, Josh and his great staff. All right, it is right now 8:35.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance.
This is Uri Davis here at Candies Creek Farm Bureau. We have you covered. Get expert local service with trusted and reliable insurance for your home, auto, business, and life. Call me for a free quote today, 423-813-3223, located in Candies Creek Center across from Waggles.
All right, sports courtesy of ESPN Cleveland, 101-3. Braves over the Marlins, 7-1. Braves now won 3 in a row. Braves are off tonight. Lady Vol basketball player Ruby Whitehorn was arrested and charged with aggravated burglary and domestic assault Friday in Knoxville. Police say that Whitehorn got into a fight with another woman outside of a home in North Knox County, then kicked the door in of the home. UT said they're still gathering information. Whitehorn will be in court tomorrow. And Shane Van Gisbergen won the NASCAR race at Watkins Glen Sunday. It's his 4th road course victory of the season. ESPN Cleveland, 101-3 in Cleveland. Cleveland's home for NASCAR, presented by Dale's Heating and Air at 24 before 9.
CHI Memorial Convenient Care provides walk-in urgent medical.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
It's the 4th of July sales event all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 175 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. 4th of July savings up to $13,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 3.9% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Been practicing law for a long time. I happen to have both. I've got all sorts of experience that I would love to use to help you. I truly feel like I've been through what I've been through, so I can be a better lawyer. If you need me, give me a call. It's 829-1429. You can check out my website, amydcampbell.com.
21 before 9. This portion of Mixed Mornings brought to you by Wendy's.
Wendy's is thrilled to introduce their newest beverage innovations. The lineup includes a bold new signature cold foam cold brew, a craveable cold brew with cream, and refreshing sparkling energy drinks. You can try those today at Wendy's.
Well, the term miracle is thrown around a lot, and especially when Bridget and her mother try to sell the holy water from Mouse Creek. But anyway, you can have a miracle. But this is a walking miracle. My buddy Joel Rogers joins us. Joel, and first of all, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Better than I should ever be.
Man. You know, last time you were here and you made the comment prior to us going on the air, they had to wheel you in over here.
Yep.
And it gives me actual chills. And now here you are. And Joel, in case people don't know, they maybe missed it. Maybe they're new. Tell us first of all anything you want to say, but about yourself, and then why you're here.
Sure. So I am a go-getter. I've been a part of the Cleveland community for a long time, a ministry leader in this community, absolutely love Cleveland to death. And I was getting to be a part of something that Salvation Army does every year called Angel Tree. And in the middle of that, I dropped. And when I dropped, they rushed me to the ER. The ER didn't know what was going on. They tried running tests. Everything came back normal. They said, we don't know what's going on. We're airlifting you to Chattanooga. And what had happened was my aortic root had completely separated from the rest of my heart. It's an aortic dissection. If it tears, mine was a total separation. So it's a total aortic dissection. That means typically an instant death. But by the grace of God, it was not that for me. I died in the helicopter on the way there, but they resuscitated me. I died 4 more times in those first 24 hours, but they kept bringing me back. The incredible gifted surgeons at CHI Memorial and God being with them were absolutely miracle workers. I was in a coma for about 22 days. They weren't sure if I was going to come out. They weren't sure if I was going to have brain injury. When I did come out, I was still hooked up to so many tubes and had, the breathing machine and the lung machine and the whole bit that they still weren't sure. Is he cognitively in there? We don't know. And the whole time I'm in there, I just can't talk to them yet. And then as things shifted, I started to come back to. I'm still paralyzed from the waist down at that point, but I'm active. I'm talking some, and they still, to this day, they said, we don't know how, because you were dying so many times, and then you were without oxygen, gone on the table for 20 minutes while we were bringing you back. And so you should have major brain damage, but you do not. And so here I am. And I walked in today. Last time I rode in on a wheelchair, and I was grateful for that, grateful to be alive, but God's goodness is still going.
Amen. Joel Rogers joins us, our longtime friend. Well, Joel, you've written a book, and so you've chronicled this incredible story, this miracle in a book. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I got the privilege to write this story down, and that was with our friends over at Pathway and Derek Press. They've been great to work with me with this. It releases today, so you can go pick it up at the Pathway bookstore, and then this afternoon you'll be able to pick it up at White Wing as well. But it is not just the story of my crazy journey, but it is the story of God working with me through that. And so you learn a whole lot about your faith and about your life and about the values that you have and the focuses that you have in life when you go through what I've been through. And the dying 5 times does some stuff to you. And getting the chance to share how God was with me in a way that I cannot truly express in just a short conversation has been a gift for me to be able to say, hey, I've put it down the best I can, and I want to share it with you.
We're joined by Joel Rogers. Give me the name of the title of the book, With You. Is that right?
Yeah, it's With You, and the subtitle is God's Promise of Presence in Life's Darkest Moments.
So you made a comment a second ago, and let me make sure I'm right on this. When you said you were in a coma, yet you knew what was going on around you. Is that accurate?
Yeah, so I was in a coma for about 22 days. They had induced the coma initially, and about 11 days in, they took me off the induction medicine, and I still stayed in a coma for another 10-ish days. And so in that 10-day period, I'm still in a coma, but I'm in and out, and I could hear some of what was happening around me. I could hear my parents who were in the room. I could hear my wife, my daughter in the room, and I just couldn't express anything. And then as I started to come to, getting a chance to at least move with my eyes, let them know, hey, I'm here, was a gift. And then as I could start to whisper and eventually start to speak and all the good things that I've gotten to relearn how to do since then.
So just incredible story here. Joel Rogers. Actually, my daughter was there passing out gifts for the angel tree when all of this happened, and she's been praying for you since. Anyway, Joel, talk about this afternoon. What a wonderful event at White Wing.
Yeah, we've got actually 2 events today. The biggest and first one is White Wing. Our partners at White Wing will be starting to sell my book this afternoon as well, and that starts at 4 with a book signing from 4 to 6. So for me, it's less about the signing of the book. It's more about getting to just tell you my story. If you have questions, if you want to come by and just say hi or pick my brain, please do. I love sharing this story because it is wild. It is 100% God, undeniably so, and I just get a chance to point it back to Him. That's from 4 to 6 today at White Wing, and then from 7 to 9 at Plus Ultra Coffee in the mall.
That's right.
We are having
my buddy Roy.
Yeah.
I love Roy.
Yeah, same. We are having a book release party, and so that is going to be a little bit more of a chance to hang out if you really want to come and just talk. We've got some snacks, some food, etc., but we're also going to be sharing a reading out of the book and just get a chance to do some Q&A with me and ask me anything at that point. I have nothing off the table. I love the questions that people come up with, so it's wonderful.
So just to recap, Joel will be at White Wing from 4 to 6 today, and White Wing will have the book beginning today. And then 7 to 9 tonight at Plus Ultra, which is there in the mall on the backside. My buddy Roy, I've known Roy a long time. I admire what Roy's done over there. And almost like you're going into the theater.
Yeah,
quite frankly.
It has the outside entrance right by the theater, yeah.
Joel, buddy, again, as I say every time, it is just unbelievable. Look, the miracle-working power of God.
Absolutely.
God is still in the miracle-working business.
Absolutely.
He really is. And you are a living testament to that.
And I absolutely love, here in the book, a few times I show you screenshots of my medical documents. The biggest thing I have is people are like, no, that didn't happen to you. And I'm like, actually, page 47, you can see it for yourself. Dated timestamp stuff that would be impossible if it didn't happen.
Amen.
But he's so good. This is available today at both Pathway Bookstore and on the book signing at White Wing and on the web at withyoubook.com.
Withyoubook.com. Our buddy Joel Rogers. Joel, great to see you, man.
So good to see you guys. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Visit Cleveland Ford for below Ford factory employee pricing, no payments for 90 days, and a Weber grill with purchase. Save big on a 2024 F-150. Get a great deal on a new Escape, Explorer, or Bronco Sport. Shop ClevelandFord.com or visit us and ask for Crazy Craig.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years' experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
Celebration list.
All right. Happy birthday to Deborah Henry today. Also, Mary Love is celebrating as well. Dr. David Rahamat celebrating his birthday today, along with Dana Myers. Melinda Wooden was 47 yesterday. And then Wendy Wheeler is celebrating a birthday today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427.
All right, we have a candidate announcement. Mark Hall joins us. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Thanks for having me this morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Ready to hit the campaign trail.
All right, I want to turn things over to you. Let's talk about this, Mark. Tell us what's happening.
Awesome. Hey, Steve, thanks again for having me this morning. As of last week, I have announced my candidacy for the Bradley County Register of Deeds office. The primary would be May the 5th. So, hey, I'm very excited about getting out on the campaign trail, Steve. As you know, and I started in 2006 and served 12 years on the county commission. And during that time, not only did I fall in love with Bradley County politics, I've also just fell in love with serving my constituents. And so it was, and it also gave me the opportunity to learn the responsibilities associated with every department. And from there, I was blessed to have served 2 terms in the House and representing the 24th District in the House of Representatives. That would be all of Cleveland and most of Bradley County. And but I was at home in Nashville, and it was a great run. But I've always got my most enjoyment out of driving 136 miles southeast from the Capitol. And when I got to the top of White Oak Mountain, a big old smile would come on my face because I knew I was back with my people, the people I love and hopefully the people that love me. So it's good to be home. It's good to be back, and look forward to running for the Register of Deeds.
Of course, it's going to be a very busy election year next year. We're joined by Mark Hall, who's announced he is running for Register of Deeds. Just why run for Register of Deeds? Tell me, just give me and I know you talked about the departments, but tell me more about that.
Steve, that's a great question. Whether you're in radio or whether you're in the hair business or whether you're in an entrepreneur, it's really just simply the people business. And when you have a service kind of mentality, and you have as a 30-year entrepreneur, that was my whole business was nothing but service. So I want to take the experience and the expertise, a strong work ethic, and just a fresh perspective, and bring it to the Register of Deeds office.
Certainly so. We're joined by Mark Hall again, who has announced his run for Register of Deeds. So some of the things that, you talked about your time in the commission, the legislature, some of those lessons, I'm sure, if you win, I'm sure you would want to apply those to the office. Some of the things you've done in the past.
Absolutely, Steve. I love running lean, modernizing, and trying to make the necessary improvements in the office, sort of streamlining, making it more customer friendly, making it more approachable, and so where people can walk in off the street, and if they need any research or anything that we can do to help them, I want to be able to extend that courtesy.
Well, Mark, let's get some information out there first of all, anything else you want to add here before we go?
Just very proud of my past service and excited about the future.
Well, how can people get more information about your campaign?
The best way to contact me is on my Facebook page. It's Elect Mark Hall for Bradley County Register of Deeds. And hey, please feel free to message me, and if there's anything I can do for you, I look forward to seeing you on the campaign trail.
All right. Mark Hall announcing this morning he is running for Bradley County Register of Deeds. Mark, thanks for coming.
Hey, thank you, Steve. Thanks
Appreciate it. And an editor's note, we welcome all confirmed candidates here for a free public service interview with Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Simply, you can go to our website, send an email to the info section there, or you can call us, 423-472-6700. We'll come right back with more in just a moment. Stand by.
This news update is brought to you by AAA Pop Insurance Agency. Want to save on home or auto insurance? Call AAA Pop Insurance Agency at 423-458-1536. AAA, more than just roadside assistance.
Roadhouse!
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Come to Don Ledford Chevrolet GMC, where they are celebrating the Labor Day holiday all month long with their annual Sizzling Upgrade event. Huge savings on trucks and SUVs, plus the huge pre-owned inventory. Don Ledford, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vein. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Do you have restless legs or leg cramps? Dr. James Gooden offers office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. And your procedure is covered by most insurance. Visit MilliganVein.com.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Yuri Davis at Candy.
Every job has a schedule, and we're built to keep up. At Wholesale Supply, we power the pros who build, wire, plumb, heat, and light the Southeast. With the top brands in stock and over 30-plus locations, we keep your jobs moving. Wholesale Supply, built to supply, trusted to deliver.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
So you really got into the patriotic spirit.
Listen, when it's the Red, White, and Snooze clearance sales event, I report, sis.
It is a great time to save big on all our born local Mermaid mattresses.
God bless America.
Right now, during the Red, White, and Snooze tag clearance event, save up to $1,000 on Mermaid, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Choose your favorite flavors for endless combinations. 2 wraps, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.